Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Zora update for you guys. Zora right now sitting at just under 3.8 cents. I think Zora again is in a fantastic spot. I'm extremely bullish on Zora, and like I said, guys, when I go for my X page, it literally feels like nobody on crypto Twitter is bullish on Zora, right? I have a pinned tweet right here. I'm never giving up on Zora or creator coins. As long as I exist, I'm gonna bull post Zora and its creator coins. With exposure to real Nick Shirley and Horace, real Gary Chan, etc. And right here, so someone that launched a project, launched a creator coin on Zora. They were on Zora for like a good while, right? They were on Zora for like a couple weeks or a week or so, and then they realized they weren't getting any traction, right? They launched on Solana, and instantly, they launched on Solana and instantly their project exploded, right? So it's the number 2 trending project on Solana right now. Not that one. Psyop anime. So they got a follow from Elon. Not saying to buy this coin, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm just, this is technically Zora news, so I'm talking about it. So they launched on Zora, and they weren't getting any traction, so they launched on Solana, and then instantly their project finally gets traction, gets followed by Elon, and they make like animated videos of the news, right? So this is what they had to say about Zora. Someone reached out to them when they spoke on their community, and it was like, you have Zora linked with your X, you do in fact have a coin, lol. Zora was shilled to us as a platform to post videos and possibly get monetized. The platform sucks, deleted, right? And that is the sentiment that I see everywhere. Right here, Crypto Girls Clanker is greater than Zora. Right here from 696. Just another reminder, F Zora and its creator coins. Send that ish to 0, please, so base can thrive. They're literally thinking like, because of Zora, base chain is failing, right? Because of Zora and the creator economy, base chain is failing, right? I disagree. I just think it's something new. Now, obviously, creator coins are similar to meme coins, but it's still different. It's still fresh. It's still just like how like I remember there were people that were in altcoins, like utility altcoins, and a lot of the altcoins were underperforming and just literally bleeding against Bitcoin. That's 90% of altcoins, 95% of altcoins have bled against Bitcoin these past few years, right? What took off though? What took off? Well, we saw the introduction of meme coins with Pepe, and at first, even myself included, I was resistant to buying into meme coins because meme coins, they're risky, they go to zero so quickly, etc. But then Pepe just kept going up, and then all of a sudden I transitioned to talking about Pepe on one of my alternate channels, YouTube channels, and Pepe was the best performer these past few years, right? But at first people had like a resistance towards it, but the people that didn't have the resistance towards it, those were the people that profited the most. The people that got into Pepe under 30 mil market cap, under 10 mil market cap, and then it went to 11 billion market cap, right? And this is how I feel about Zora. Even for example, Ansem, right? Like I mentioned Ansem in my videos, and Ansem, Thread Guy, these are top Solana KOLs, right? Thread Guy, spoke about creator coins, and then he spoke to Brian Armstrong about creator coins. I think he bought the Nick Shirley creator coin, and obviously it underperformed what he was expecting. Then he made a video about creator coins, and he made the video, and then Brian Armstrong got back to him, and they spoke off stream and had a great conversation. And I'm thinking Thread Guy gave him, ideas and what the crypto Twitter thinks about creator coins and how maybe they could work, right? Then we have Ansem as well, top trader in the space. You see the same thing I said about people resisting meme coins at first. It's the same way they were resisting Solana. They were so resistant to Solana, myself included, in the early stages, right? I was like, oh, Solana, that blockchain can't even stay on. The blockchain is like a light switch. It has an on and off switch on the blockchain, right? And I was a Casper bull at the time. I was extremely bullish on Casper, right? But people like Ansem, right, were positioned into Solana under $10, right? under $10. He probably got this exact low right here at 965, and including catching this low on Solana, he also caught the low on Solana meme coins. This is how he made millions, right? 8 figures, I'm sure, right? If not more. And he was one of the only KOLs, top key opinion leaders, top names that was bull posting Solana when everyone was resistant to it, right? And obviously I could be wrong here. Obviously I could be wrong, but maybe it's the same thing here with Zora. Everyone is resistant towards Zora, and this way, because so much people, I'm telling you, all of crypto Twitter, it feels like all of base chain is resistant toward creator coins, resistant towards Zora, right? So maybe it's the same thing like Solana, right? With that resistance. Maybe it's the same thing like meme coins with that resistance, right? But the people at position when it's resistant, when there's resistance here, that's what you call an asymmetric bet. Excuse me. This is what you call an asymmetric bet, right? So you basically are doing the opposite of the herd. If 99% of people are saying this is not going to work, this is sucks, send it to zero, and you're the 1% that take that risk because it's risky. Because what if it actually does go to zero, right? But what if you're right? What if you're right with your investment, and instead of it going to zero, it just absolutely goes parabolic out of here, right? That is also possible, right? And that's why it's called an asymmetric bet. And I'm taking that asymmetric bet. I did it with Monad, and Monad is doing okay now. It's one of the best L1 charts in the space. And I think, you know, it will have the same effect will happen here with Zora. But when you see all of crypto Twitter and everyone bullish on creator coins, bullish on Zora, that's when you take profits. Don't be a part of the herd and be like, yeah, we're winning, yeah. Take profits. That's when you take profits, as long as we're right, because we haven't been proven right yet, and we could still be proven wrong, but we'll see, right? So like I said, in my previous videos, I said 50,000 to 100,000 Zora is the way to go. 50,000 Zora right now is $2,000. 100,000 Zora is $3,809, right? Wait, I typed in the wrong thing. $3,809. And I think that's a great bet for the upside potential here on Zora. I think $1 is possible. That's 11 billion market cap circulating, and that would be $2 because, you know, 4.46 billion is circulating, and it's 10 billion FTV to get to $1. But, you know, with, say the circulating supply gets to 10 billion, the circulating supply gets to 10 billion, that puts Zora at $2, right? So I think that's possible. Or you could be conservative and, you know, follow along to the Elliott wave chart that I showed in my previous video, which puts Zora at, you know, anywhere around 50 to 65 cents, right? Which is also a great trade, right? You buy 100,000 Zora, it goes to 50 cents from here. That's 50K. That's a lot of money. Don't let crypto Twitter might be like, 50K? That's a little. 50K is a lot of money. You know why? Because you could reinvest the 50K. That's why it's a lot of money. A lot of people don't have 50K to invest into the market right now. I'm talking from the average person, right? The average person, more likely than not, is likely not able to invest 50K into the market, right? So, you know, as always, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. None of this is financial advice. Never invest more than you